I can't let my friends find out that I have such an ugly brother who works as a traffic officer. Don't you even think about attending my wedding, okay? Hey, Alan, why aren't you here at my wedding?
Huh? I thought you didn't want me there.
Wait, what?
Trouble Busters!
I'm home.
Ew, I told you not to breathe the same air that I'm breathing.
I'm sorry. My name is Alan. My sister's been acting this way recently, but she used to be such a sweet sister when we were little.
My friend Yasmin has a handsome brother and I envy her. Why is my brother so fat and ugly?
I'm sorry, Minnie.
I hate you.
Oh, is this pamphlet for wedding venues?
Hey, don't touch it.
Oh, I'm sorry. Hey, Minnie, are you getting married?
So what?
I mean, I want to be at your wedding since I'm your brother.
You gotta be kidding me.
Huh?
I can't let my friends find out that I have such an ugly brother who works as a traffic officer. Don't you even think about attending my wedding, okay?
Why would you say anything like that, Minnie?
Do I even need to tell you why? You're going to embarrass me if I let you attend my wedding.
That badly?
Okay, don't you even think about attending my wedding, all right?
She's my only sweet little sister, and I've been watching after her all the time. But then she won't even let me attend her once-in-a-lifetime wedding. There's only one thing that I should do. I'm not letting her get away with this. Trouble Busters! Now we have the bride's father here to give us a speech. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for attending my daughter's wedding today. Minnie has always loved her brother since when she was little, and she had always followed him wherever he goes.
Huh?
Her brother, Alan, has always worked hard as a traffic officer since he was still in school to help us pay for Minnie's tuition and living expenses every month. Minnie finds happiness with her groom, Harold, all thanks to everything that Alan has done for her. Minnie, did your dad just say you have a brother?
Huh? What are you talking about?
You told me that you don't have a brother. You said you're the only child, right?
Did I, are you sure I never told you that I have a brother?
Where's your brother right now?
Oh,
I don't see him here today. What happened?
he said he has something to do, so he's running a little late.
Ah, okay then. Hello?
Hey, Alan, why aren't you here at my wedding?
Huh? I thought you didn't want me there.
Wait, what? How could you actually do this? You need to get here right now.
I'm not going.
But why? They're talking about you and wondering where you are, so I need you to be here right now.
Hey, Minnie, who's on the phone with you?
Huh? Oh, it's no one.
Now we have the bride's mother here to give us a speech.
Hello, everyone. My name is Michelle, and I'm Minnie's mother. I'd like to first thank everyone for attending this wedding. I would like to do my speech along with a slideshow of Minnie's youthful days. Huh? Wait,
Who is that?
this is Minnie just 3 years ago.
What?
Mom, you need to stop this. Her weight was 264 pounds. She hated aerobic exercises more than anything, but she had always been a pure and kind child.
Is this really you, Minnie?
This isn't me. And this is current Minnie. No. Everyone, don't listen to my mom. She's lying. However, Minnie has recently started treating her brother, Alan, as if she's handling a germ. She sterilizes everything Alan touches.
What? That's terrible, Minnie.
No, this isn't what it looks like. I would never do something like that.
Nope, that's the real Minnie right there. Huh?
Oh my God, Alan.
I'm so sorry for being late for this wedding. My name is Alan, and I'm Minnie's brother. I wasn't planning on being here because my sister told me that I was fat and ugly, and I'd embarrass her at this wedding. However, after giving some thought to this, I felt that I shouldn't just let it go, but help my sister learn a lesson about what could happen when she hurts someone's feelings. And that's why I'm here to give her my first and last sanction for her.
Sanction? Don't tell me Dad and Mom gave that speech because…
Yup, I asked them to give those speeches so you would learn your lesson.
What the heck? How could you ruin my wedding like this? I'm not going to forgive you for what you've done.
I don't need you to forgive me.
What?
I'm not asking you for anything anymore.
How could you say this to me?
Ladies and gentlemen, and the groom, Harold. As my mother told you earlier during her speech, Minnie used to look just like me.
Alan, you need to stop this.
She's always hated herself for how she looked. She wasn't the same person she is today. She used to be an introvert. What?
Just leave right now. I don't want you here any second longer.
You told me not to be here, then you told me to be here as soon as possible, and now you're telling me not to be here again? Do you realize how selfish you are?
Oh, shut up. Just leave right now.
No, I'm not letting you get away this time. I've always wished for you to live happily. I wanted to see you smile because you're my only sister. That's what always motivated me to work hard as a traffic officer. When you told our parents that you wanted to have plastic surgery, I decided to work even harder so I could afford to pay for that surgery. Minnie, I need you to explain this to me. You never mentioned a single thing that your brother's talking about.
He's lying. Don't listen to him, because there isn't a single thing that he's saying that's true. My dad and my mom paid for my plastic surgery too.
That's not true. Alan was the one who paid for your plastic surgery.
What? Alan asked us not to tell you because he didn't want you to feel bad about it. Wait, what? You guys never told me about this.
You should have known without even being told. I'm just an ordinary office worker, and Mom is just a housewife.
What makes you think that we had enough money to afford that plastic surgery?
It wasn't just a couple $100, it was $30,000. $30,000?
So what? I'm his sweet sister and I deserve to be treated that way.
What the? I knew you would say that.
There isn't a single thing that you could do for me aside from making the money I need. You should be grateful that you have at least the money to contribute.
Minnie, is this the real you? Is that how you truly feel about your brother?
You stay out of this. This is my family's problem. It's none of your business.
How could you say that to me? Look, Minnie.
What?
Do you seriously think you can still be part of our family like this?
Wait, what? Ever since you had the surgery, you started treating Alan like a germ, even though he's always been on your side no matter what. Not only that, but this too.
What the? This was when she was trying to decide which guy would be the best fit for her to marry. What? Oh, Minnie, how dare you?
They're trying to make you hate me. Don't even listen to them. Mom, Dad, why are you on Alan's side on this? How could you do this at my wedding? Are you jealous because I'm about to live happily ever after? Huh?
Do you even realize how rude and cruel you've been to Alan?
How was I rude or cruel? I am pretty and beautiful, and Alan is fat and ugly. He deserves to be treated the way I treat him. How could you even say that about your brother? Oh, I get it. Alan, you brainwashed Mom and Dad, didn't you?
Brainwash? What the?
They've always been on my side about everything, and there must be something going on for them to be against me all of a sudden.
No. We've always felt that we need to stand our ground more strongly, being your parents.
Huh? But Alan has always begged us not to be too strict on you because of how sensitive you could get. That's why we've always spoiled you up to this date. Was Alan really asking you guys to do that?
I guess you had no idea.
So please apologize to Alan. Oh, Alan, I never asked you to do any of that.
What the?
I could have been where I am today without a single help from Alan.
Oh my God!
Alan did all of what he did without me ever asking him to. There's no reason for me to be sorry or appreciate what he's done for me.
You little... It's okay, Dad. As I said in the beginning, I'm not expecting anything from her at this point.
Huh? How could you even say that after ruining my wedding like this? Even if you're not expecting anything from me, I expect you to apologize to me in front of everyone here. How dare you tell my secret about the plastic surgery in front of everyone, too?
Sir, I'm sorry to interrupt this conversation, but are you Alan from the Trubus Traffic Control Agency? Oh, do you know me? Indeed I am. Oh my God, I knew it! I've been a huge fan of yours. Would you shake my hand? Of course I can. Oh my God, I'm not gonna wash my hands today.
Hey, Harold.
What?
What's going on right now? Why are you so happy to see my brother? Here, let me sterilize your hand.
Hey, stop! What do you think you're doing?
Huh?
Alan shook hands with me, and it's such an honor to shake hands with him.
I'm not really following. What makes you say that?
Oh, don't tell me you don't know.
Know what?
There's a YouTube video that's going viral right now. Your brother is famous for being a very kind and sometimes a little silly traffic officer.
But you're kidding me, right? Alan is fat and ugly, and he's just a traffic officer and nothing more than that.
Hey, watch your mouth. I admire your brother more than anyone else.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Alan is known for being a veteran traffic officer who's sweet and kind to people of all ages and genders. He occasionally makes funny jokes, and he's a perfect human being to me. The city governor even recognized his dedication to work by honoring him with an award of excellence, too. Everyone knows and loves him around this town.
Are you sure you're talking about my brother here?
You're probably the only person who doesn't notice.
You're kidding me.
You need to realize how great a person he is. It's okay, Harold. Oh, Alan. What Minnie says is true, and I don't really mind about the ways I look. Oh, I admire you so much.
Then why didn't you ever tell me you were so famous?
Minnie, as you might know, I'm not very good at telling people about my thoughts or feelings. That's why I decided to work hard and be nice to people, so you might learn from me about how important it is to always be a kind person.
There's nothing for me to learn from you. You're always sweating, you smell, and you're always breathing hard every time you move.
It's sad to see that you're not willing to change yourself, Minnie.
Sad? There is nothing to be sad about. This is me.
Despite how I wanted you to be, all you cared about was your physical appearance. You were always into expensive makeup and purses, but you never cared about how others looked at you as a person.
And what's wrong with that? People are nicer to me when I look beautiful. You wouldn't know how this feels because you've never been a physically appealing person in your life.
You may have become physically beautiful, but you're now internally corrupt.
Oh, shut up. You're just talking about internal beauty as an excuse for not having the physical beauty.
Are you sure about that?
Huh? Oh my God. Why is everyone looking at me like that? Harold, you need to help me. Oh God.
This is gonna be the last thing I'm gonna do for you as your brother. I'm gonna make sure that no one else ever ends up being a victim of your logic of superficial beauty.
How could you do this to me? Not only you ruined my wedding, but you're also humiliating me right now? I'm sure everyone here is sick of watching you present this crappy show. Oh, why is everyone so quiet all of a sudden? Anyway, don't you realize that you deserve to be treated the way I treated you? It's your fault for being so ugly. Your personality is what's ugly here. What? Why isn't anyone on my side? Why is everyone treating me like this? I'm not in the wrong here, right? This world is all about our physical appearances.
How are you feeling about all of this, Harold? I loved you because I thought you were a sweet and kind person to others.
What?
But I guess I was wrong.
Wait, hold on. Harold, what are you trying to say?
I'm so sorry to do this to you, but I can't marry you.
Oh my God.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for taking the time to attend this wedding today. At this time, I regret to inform everyone that Minnie and I will no longer be getting married, and we're not continuing this ceremony.
Wait, hold on, you can't do that.
We're willing to return all wedding gifts to you, so please kindly retrieve them on your way out of this venue.
I said you can't do that.
Quit it already! Minnie, you need to realize that you did this to yourself.
Oh, what did I do wrong?
Oh, wow.
Was I not beautiful enough, or was it something else?
Not beautiful internally.
Internally, are you talking about my personality? I can fix myself. I'll be a better person.
What?
That way you won't have to cancel our marriage, right? So,
What's canceled is already canceled. There's no way of going back.
what?
You have such a great brother. I can't believe you told him not to attend this wedding, and I'm not
Marrying a woman like you.
But I already told you that I'll be a better person.
You won't.
How could you say that?
You hurt Alan's feelings in every possible way, and you still haven't even apologized to him.
Okay, then I'll apologize.
There's no point in apologizing for the sake of.
Oh, please, you guys need to forgive me.
I think we're done here.
Yup.
Honey,
Yes, darling, let's go.
what? I said sorry. Why are you guys leaving? Oh my god, how did this happen? Why does everyone keep taking Alan's side? He's so ugly. I can't stand this.
Everyone associated with hosting this wedding agreed that Minnie should be liable for all costs. Despite her dream of becoming a housewife, she now has no choice but to work her butts off night and day to pay back all the expenses. She doesn't have the time or energy to care about how she looks anymore. Her skin is deteriorated, her eyes are always puffy because she has to work until late at night. Her hair is as dry as a broom. After losing both internal and external beauty, no one talks to her anymore. As for me, I decided to go on a diet after everything that happened. I was successful, and I was able to shave off 40 pounds. I'm also now engaged to my girlfriend, who's always been by my side since I was chubby. Trouble Busters.
Hey, Kathy, what are you doing? What I'm doing? I'm saving money.
We need to clear the path.
Please stay away from the building.
They seem to be in a rush. I hope it's nothing too bad.
Trouble Busters!
Oh, they're gone again. My name is Melanie. I noticed that someone's been stealing toilet paper, tissue paper, and paper towels from my home recently. It usually happens when I invite my friends to my place, so everyone could be a suspect. I don't want to be suspecting anything like this of them, though. They're my friends. It's not like I'm getting any valuables stolen, so I guess I'll just wait and see who might be doing this. Hey, Kathy, what are you doing? What I'm doing? I'm saving money. Saving money? Those belong to the public. Yup, so it means I get to take them, right? I don't think so. Why's that? These are here for anyone's usage, right? There's no limit to how much I'm allowed to use. But then if you take them all, the others won't be able to use any toilet paper. Don't worry about that. I'm leaving a couple of them here for others to use. That's not the point here. I'm saving money by taking advantage of whatever I'm allowed to use limitlessly. Look, you can't do that. This is not right. Then you can just stay out of this. It's none of your business anyways. You know, this can be considered theft. These public items do cost someone money. That's that person's problem, whoever it is. I'm using this park, so I have the freedom to help myself with whatever they provide. Freedom, huh? I'm such a genius, right? Oh God, this lady must be crazy. I tried to convince Kathy that she shouldn't do this, but she wouldn't listen. How many times do I need to tell you? You're being a hypocrite. You need to learn how to manage your money better. What? How could you say something like that? You must be spending money on toilet paper and all those goods, right? I never have to spend a single penny on those items because I get them for free. I'm sure small things like this would make a large difference in the long term. But then, I'm telling you that this isn't something you should be proud of. Let me remind you that this is theft. Oh, everyone else does it too. You could make a huge difference to your financial situation by doing what I'm doing. Oh, you're so annoying. I'm leaving now. She ultimately got mad and ended this conversation with her word vomit. Kathy, wait. There's a common saying not to touch a sleeping lion. I chose to stay out of any trouble and stopped seeing Kathy ever since that incident. That was when my toilet paper, tissue paper, and paper towels started disappearing from my home. I never wanted to accuse her, but this makes me believe that she's been taking these things from my house. Oh well, I'm going to do my groceries now. What's going on here? Hey, Melanie! What's going on here? Why is there a crowd? A bunch of guys in hazmat suits just walked into Kathy's house. What? I wonder what's going on. Right? So that's why we were wondering. Oh, Kathy! Oh, my body itches. Oh, please get me out of here.
We need to clear the path.
Please stay away from the building.
The two gentlemen in hazmat suits seemed very serious about whatever was going on and took Kathy as they left in the van. I wonder what happened to her. They seem to be in a rush. I hope it's nothing too bad. We're next door neighbors with Kathy. I hope we're safe. You guys haven't seen Kathy since that public restroom incident, right? That's true. We decided that we'd be let known of anything we should know, so we decided to leave the scene. I honestly don't want to be involved with anything that has to do with Kathy, but the other two are my friends. I hope they're okay. You infested little whore! Look what you've done to me! After a week since that incident, Kathy had returned home after being treated for something and furiously confronted my two friends. We're going to make you pay for the pest control and make you compensate for everything that happened, all right? Wait, hold on. Why are you saying that? Why wouldn't we? Do you realize what you've caused me and Michelle's family? It was because of that bug that infested your house. Those bugs escaped your place and ended up infesting our house because we're right next door. Everything in the fridge? And our furniture. And the worst of all... Hold on, why are you guys blaming me for this? I have nothing to do with the pest infestation at your houses. You stole toilet paper from that public bathroom. Our pest control technician told us that those toilet papers had a bunch of pest ovo that ended up hatching and infesting your house. That's so disgusting. I'm sorry for the two of them, but I'm just glad that I live several houses down from Kathy's house. But then, how do you even know that the pest that hatched in my house ended up making their way to your houses? We're sure because that's what the technicians told us. Or else, how are you even going to explain that the houses near your house got infested out of nowhere? We know it was because of you. Oh, I don't know. Maybe you guys were also stealing toilet paper from public restrooms too. We would never do that. It's unsanitary and unsafe to take toilet paper from public restrooms, especially if the toilet paper was being stored in open air. What? You never know who touched them, too. How could you even take them to your house? My house was infested with insane amounts of pest all over the house. And the tea-tussock moth was the worst out of all of them. We had to make an emergency call to the pest control company to get them all out of our houses. Oh, well, I'm glad the problem is solved then. And we're charging you for the pest control and the treatment that our families had to pay for. I think it sounds fair that you pay, Kathy, since you started all of this. How are you not even apologizing about this? Don't you realize what you've done to us? Well, I guess you guys were just unlucky. Is that it? This isn't taking us anywhere. Let us talk to your husband. What? But my husband has nothing to do with this.
Hi, are you guys talking about me?
Oh, well, hello, Corey. Is it okay if we ask you a couple of questions? Guys, stop! Corey, were you aware that your house ended up going through that pest infestation because of the toilet paper that your wife has stolen from a public restroom?
What? You said stolen from a public restroom?
Did she not tell you?
All she told me was that it happened out of nowhere.
Hey, Kathy, how could you lie to your husband? You lied to your husband because you know it yourself. Stealing toilet paper from a public restroom is considered theft. What are you talking about? You need to stop lying. I think it's wise if you tell him the truth before this gets bigger. I don't know anything you're saying. I would never do something like that. What? She's changing her story. Kathy, you can't say that. Honestly, you have to believe in me. I would never do anything like that. Let me ask you then, where do you usually purchase your toilet paper? I don't need to tell you.
Kathy, you need to answer her question.
Are you accusing me?
You should be able to answer her question if there's nothing to hide. Go ahead and tell them now.
I buy them at Trubbis Pharmacy. Well then, let's go to Trubbis Pharmacy and file a complaint. What? Why? You purchase your toilet paper at Trubbis Pharmacy, which means that the pest ovo was infested onto Trubbis Pharmacy's toilet paper. This could mean that the pharmacy is also infested too. We could even appeal for a lawsuit and have them pay for everyone's pest control and medical fees.
What's the matter, Kathy?
I don't know what she's talking about, Corey. I would never lie to you.
I'm glad to hear that. So you wouldn't mind if we called the pharmacy, do you?
Wait, what? You should call them for sure. Hold up. Why would we do that?
We ended up spending so much money on pest control and medical fees. If we could get all those expenses back, we should file a complaint to the pharmacy.
I won't buy toilet paper from Trubbis Pharmacy anymore.
And we should still file an official complaint for their sake, too.
Oh, I know. I get it now. Look, one of these 3 ladies here must have stolen toilet paper from a public restroom and planted it in my house. What the? Am I right?
But why would they do something like that?
That's right. How would we even plant an infested roll of toilet paper to your house? You probably snuck into my house while I was gone or something. Why would we do anything so unproductive? Who knows? You guys can be pretty weird sometimes. You're the weirdo. No, you're the weirdo.
Stop! Since there isn't anything to prove anyone's point, we're not going to be questioning you guys at this time.
Yeah, I'm okay with that. Neither of us have the ability to prove anything we're saying. Oh, I have proof that Kathy's been stealing toilet paper from public restrooms. What? Great job, Melanie. This is the proof. This is when we were taking selfies at the park when we were hanging out there. And check this out. Kathy has a bunch of toilet paper inside her shopping bag.
Oh my God, you're right!
No, that's not true. I purchased this toilet paper.
But they're not even packaged. How are you going to explain this?
I felt like taking them out of the package as soon as I bought them.
It doesn't sound like you're telling the truth. Why would you do that?
Because we could take the toilet paper at your house to the public restroom right now. I'm sure we'll find similarities between the 2 stashes of toilet paper.
What's going on, Kathy? Were you lying to me this whole time?
Well, we spent $3,000 for pest control and medical fees. If only Kathy never stole toilet paper from the public restroom, none of us would have gone through this. We're finding you liable for all the expenses.
Kathy, you need to tell me the truth. I'm going to consider breaking up with you if you're going to keep lying to me.
Well...
You need to tell the truth right now.
Okay, fine. Kathy had no choice at this point. She finally started apologizing and told us the truth. Emily's family spent $3,000 and Michelle's family spent $5,000 for pest control services and medical expenses. Kathy had no choice but to be liable for all of those expenses.
You're gonna find a job to pay back these expenses on your own, okay?
What? I'm just a housewife, though.
Not anymore. You need to pay this back with your own money to learn your lesson and express your remorse for what you've done.
Oh, okay, fine.
I'm terribly sorry, everyone, for all the inconveniences that my wife has caused you.
I'm sorry that I have to tell you this, Corey, but Kathy's crime doesn't end here. Why are you saying that? There's nothing else to talk about. There are other things to talk about, right? No, there isn't. Every time I invited you over, I noticed that some things were going missing.
What? Are you talking about your belongings?
Yes. Wait, don't tell me that you... Because of everything that happened, I decided to look into my suspicions. I think that's a great idea, Melanie. I hate to say this in front of your husband, but we all know what you've been up to, Kathy. That's not true. I would never do anything like that. I'm not a thief. You already are a thief. I'm sorry to say this, but nothing went missing ever since you haven't visited my house.
I understand where you come from.
Corey, don't listen to her.
You can go ahead and look inside our house, but if you end up not finding anything, we're gonna have to ask you to apologize to her and leave.
Of course, and that's if I don't find anything. You can't do this. This is not fair.
Why isn't it fair? Kathy, don't tell me that not only were you stealing public items, but you were stealing from your friends.
No, I told you I would never do anything like that. The items that went missing were primarily from kitchen, clothing, and jewelry. Jewelry? That's a serious theft. This is getting worse than I thought. One of the items that went missing was an old emerald ring. My ring would have had my birth date along with my initial M.
Well, then let's take a look at her jewelry box.
No, you can't do that.
Why not? You didn't steal it, right?
I don't remember stealing it, but I may have taken it home with me by accident. What kind of accident is that? If you placed it in your jewelry box, we would know that you've done it intentionally. If it was an accident, you would have told me right away.
We'll know when we take a look. If we find the ring, we're breaking up.
Hold on, honey. What are you guys doing? We can't let you go. Yep, not until your husband checks out your jewelry box. I'll apologize if we don't find anything. But why? I thought this was supposed to be about the bugs, not about the ring. Why are we even doing this? Well, the bug incident just made me look into things further, especially because that ring meant a lot to me. Why didn't you lock your bedroom then? Why do you even know that I kept that ring in my bedroom? Oh, she's definitely guilty. Oh, look, he's back.
I'm terribly sorry, but is this the ring that you were looking for?
Yes, that's my ring right there.
Kathy, you better explain this to me.
I just did it on impulse. I'm so sorry.
Don't apologize to me. I can't believe this. You're a thief. I'm not going to continue my marriage with a thief. We're breaking up.
Break up?
Yes, we're breaking up.
Oh, please, I did this because I never wanted to ask you to buy me jewelry. I was trying to help us save up.
Help us save up? That's not going to justify the fact that you're a thief. I'm going to stay at a hotel now. You better pack your things and leave by the end of this week.
Oh, please, Corey, how am I supposed to live without you?
Figure it out yourself. Don't talk to me ever again. I despise you.
Oh, no. Melanie, you've got to talk to him for me. This was all your fault. How is this my fault? You shouldn't have talked about the jewelry when we were just talking about the toilet paper. I saw that the ring was old, and I didn't think you would wear it anymore. That's why I took it with me. And you're not really helping yourself here. It only makes you a thief. Oh, come on. Can you just tell Corey that you forgive me so he would forgive me? No way. You did this to yourself. And you haven't even apologized to us about the bug infestation yet. You don't even have remorse, and we don't trust you anymore. That's not true. Please help me. I'll be a brand new person moving forward. She lost everything by the time she was crying like this. This is why you're not supposed to do bad things. Emily and Michelle made sure that they made Kathy pay for all the expenses for pest control services and medical bills for a total of $8,000. I filed a police report for my stolen ring. Kathy now has a criminal record. Her husband broke up with her. She's never had a job in her life, and now all she has in her life is to work her butt off for the rest of her life. She misunderstood what saving up means, and she underestimated her crimes, and look where she is now. After seeing what happened to her, I'm going to make sure I won't ever be like her down the road. Troublebusters! Wait, where's my seat? I don't want you here. Your beggarly existence embarrasses me. Okay, I'll leave then.
Trouble Busters!
I'm the first one here. My name is Helen. I'm 42, and I've been a single mother who raised my daughter Holly all by myself. I have to be honest that I'll be a little lonely after she gets married, but I'll also feel that I fulfilled a big responsibility that I've had in my life. Oh, Holly, I'm so proud of you. I decided to check out the seating plans at the chapel. Wait, where's my seat? I just got here, but I'm already panicking. It wasn't just the seating plans for the chapel, but I couldn't find my name anywhere on the guest list. What? I need to calm down. Let me think about some prime numbers. 4. You can divide 4 by 1, 2, and 4. Just leave now. I knew you would get here before anyone else. I'm not just here first. I care about you the most, too. Oh, I don't care. You're such a hypocrite. Stop acting like you're my mother or something. You're a scam. What? Did you really think that you'll be on my guest list? What's going on, Holly? Why are you so angry? By the way, I don't think it's nice to call your mother a hypocrite or a scammer. You're not my mother. Oh, Holly, I don't want you here. Your beggarly existence embarrasses me. Why would you say that? Did I do something to you? I've always worked hard to make sure I'm always there for you. I made sure I saved up so you'd be able to go to college. Oh, you're so annoying and pathetic. Are you asking me to be thankful to you? What? You did all of that without me asking you to, and you're acting like you did me a huge favor. Is it because you want others to be proud of you, huh? That's not my intention. I never thought what I've done is anything I should be proud of, nor have I ever bragged to anyone. All I wanted was for you to have a warm and happy family, just like anyone else. I never asked for warmth or happiness. Besides, my fiancé's parents told me. Told you what? They said that you're deceiving me. According to Holly, her fiancé's parents have told her that if only I had married another man, she wouldn't have had all the challenges she had to face during childhood. She would have been able to go to private schools for high school and college. They were saying that all I was a custodian, and that's why I couldn't find a man to marry me. And that was why Holly grew up in a low-income family. They also said that Holly had lost so many chances to become more successful, and that it was my fault for not trying harder to marry someone. I know you probably paid for my tuition by loaning money. No, it wasn't. I paid for it in full, don't you worry. You're a custodian at your job. How could you pay for my $50,000 tuition? You need to stop lying to me. I'm not lying. Oh, please, Holly. Stop calling my name. I'm getting married today, and you and I are strangers effective immediately. You need to listen to me. You've got this all wrong. I don't have anything wrong. You're a terrible mother. It's true that I'm a custodian at work, but then stop. I don't need you bragging to me about how hard you've worked to raise me. I'm sick of this. That's not what I'm trying to say. As a mother, you raised me, and that was simply your responsibility. Don't expect me to appreciate you because all you've done is to fulfill that responsibility. If you really want, I'll just say thanks for everything up until now, but no thanks moving forward. I'm so sick and tired of you telling me how hard you worked, and I don't ever want to talk to you again. You can keep cleaning those buildings all you want, but maybe you should clean your brain too. That's rude. Your brain is full of crap. Oh, Holly. Hey there, security officer. Oh, Holly. I had no choice but to say, okay, I'll leave then. After how Holly treated me like I was a stranger to her. I've worked day and night for my precious daughter. I first lost my days off, then I lost my alone time, and I lost anything luxurious or fun. I stopped wearing makeup. But then, Holly, Mommy was never sad to lose any of that. I was happy. Every second, every minute, every day, every month, and every year that I spent working hard, I was able to watch you grow up to become a strong woman. Nothing was ever more valuable to me than that, but now, it's so hard to find out that I was the only one who was happy. You're not my mother. I'm getting married today, and you and I are strangers effective immediately. Whoa! I was no longer motivated to do anything. I didn't even remember how I got home. Whatever, I guess it's over.
Are you telling us that you kicked out Helen from this wedding?
I can't believe this. Helen loved you more than anyone, Holly. How could you do this? Oh, come on, you guys. What's the big deal?
I see how this is.
We're never going to talk to you ever again. Oh. Okay, that's fine. I'm going to live with my real family moving forward. I don't care anymore. Hello? Mom, you have to help me. You need to come pick me up right now. Huh? Look. I don't have a daughter. Huh? What? Look, I don't have time for this right now. And I don't have time for a prank call from a stranger right now. Hey, are you still mad at me after what happened? How could you even think I still have any type of emotion for you? I don't feel anything about you. I'm not mad and I'm not sad and I don't despise you. Look, this is happening to me right now all because of you. This is quite disturbing. Please do not ever call me your mother ever again. The moment you call me your mother again, I'm hanging up. Go ahead and hang up on me. I'm going to sue you then. Sue me, huh? You bastard, I know what you did. You talked to all of our relatives and made Trevor's family's business go bankrupt. What are you talking about? Don't act like you don't know this. Holly started explaining what happened at the wedding after I left. She said that my brother thought it was strange that I wasn't there, so he asked her. Yep, I kicked out that pseudo-mother. And a huge argument had started there. Holly's relatives got upset with her terrible remarks about me and they all boycotted the wedding. Needless to say, the wedding was completely ruined. My brother and everyone from my family had sent me texts to cheer me up, but I had no idea what happened at the wedding. But then, how does that have anything to do with what happened with your husband's family business? My uncle, your brother's company, had been a very important business partner to Trevor's family business, and he told a bunch of people in the industry about what happened at my wedding. I see. And so everyone now thinks that I'm a cruel daughter who treats her mother cruelly, especially after being raised by that single mother for 20 years. The rumor ended up making Trevor's family lose all their clients. I see. How could you do this to me? Look. Hey, Holly. Yes, ma'am? Oh, you look young and you look like you're full of energy. Oh, I'm so sorry about this. Well, you and Trevor are no different. You know what I mean? Your thoughts are just so dangerous. Why don't you go home to your mother's place? You know, I'm sure you're having a hard time taking care of your husband's miserable family business like this. Oh, I do this for fun. Don't worry. I guess that's good to hear. Look, you gotta help me out here. Oh, didn't you say you're doing it for fun? Stop fooling around and let me go home to your place. I'm going crazy. The way Nancy spoke to you makes me wonder if she knows how you can't come back home to my place ever again. She knows, of course she does. Well, why would she say things like that then? She's doing it on purpose. I see. Stop saying I see to everything I say. Nancy knows that I can't go back to your place, and that's why she says those things. I see. I guess that's your problem. Can I hang up now? Don't hang up, just listen. Mom, Miss Helen, if you let me go back home, I could just leave this place at any moment. You know what I mean? I do know what you mean. Okay then, let's forgive and forget and live happily together again. Nope. Oh, come on, don't you care about your daughter? I already told you that I don't have any feelings for you. Don't be like that. Look, everyone makes mistakes, right? Forgive and forget because everyone makes a mistake? Exactly. You know, all those words you said are typically used by the victim when they forgive the offender. You might be right, but I don't have the time to think about what to say. And that's your problem, not mine. How could you expect me to forgive you when you don't even have the time to think about what to say to me? I'll make sure to apologize as soon as I calm down. Okay, then apologize to me after you're calm. Don't you have any sense of integrity? Well, just don't be like that. You can't just apologize to me for the sake of apologizing. It's not going to mean anything to me. It's simply disturbing. What? So are you saying that you're not going to help me? I'm not. What made you think I would? You denied everything about me, and what makes you think I'd help you? Well, you know. Hey, Holly. Yes, Nancy? Look, this is what I'm dealing with every day. Every single day. Do you know what I mean? I can't take this anymore. I have to watch what I say or do every day and night. When I used to have a daughter, I had no time for myself either. You can't be rude to me like that. You need to help me. I've been asking. But weren't you the one who said we're strangers now? I did. I know. Oh, you're just a kid and you don't know anything. I do. No, you don't. Even if I were to forgive and forget, I know you're going to do what you've done to me again. How would you even know that? Look, I don't just take care of things inside the house. I have to work a part-time job, too. Yeah, I kind of figured based on what you've told me so far. Why wouldn't you help me then? If you don't understand why I wouldn't want to help you, it's more like I can't help you. I need to take care of every single thing in this house. I can tell.
And you still won't save me? What a terrible person.
Yep, and that's probably why you disowned me.
Look, I'll take back what I said.
I'm sorry, but let me make it clear that I am not going to help you.
But why?
Why? I won't help you until you figure out the answer to your own question.
But you need to tell me. Mommy.
I'm sorry, but I'm not going to help. At least, not now. I can't. I have no feelings for you whatsoever. Timing is very important. I'll see you tomorrow. It's been a week and Holly hasn't called me a single time after that phone call. Maybe she doesn't want to call, maybe she can't. Maybe she's thinking about it, maybe she's trying to figure things out on her own. Either way, Huh? What's going on here?
You too, Mom. You usually work until 8 p.m.
I'm by myself now and I'm not young anymore.
Oh, I see.
What about you, Holly?
Well, I'm so very sorry, Miss Helen.
Oh?
I was being immature and, I said terrible things. I hurt your feelings and I never realized how great of a mother you are until I left this house.
Realized what?
I realized a lot of things about you.
I see.
I shouldn't have come back without even asking for your permission, but I really wanted to.
Hello? Nancy was the one who was calling my cell phone. She was aggressively asking me if Holly was over at my place.
Tell her I'm not here. Mom, please.
You're asking for Holly, huh?
Mommy.
Holly is...
I'll never say anything terrible to you ever again.
Holly is right here.
Oh, Mom.
However, I can't let her go back to you guys.
Oh, Mommy?
Reason? Well, let me explain.
Mommy, thank you so much.
This is embarrassing to tell you, but I need to turn her into the police.
What?
That's right. She stole some cash out of my safe. Yes, and there's evidence inside her backpack.
Wait, what? Mom, what are you saying?
Thanks for calling. Okay, bye. All right now. Do you want to turn yourself in before the cops get here? I'll give you a few minutes to decide.
What? Are you accusing me of stealing money from your safe? Why would I do that? Your safe is locked, right? There's no way I could break that safe.
2841?
Huh?
You always knew that I had the same password and codes for everything. Any 3-digit PIN would be your birthday, and a 4-digit PIN would always be your birth weight in grams.
Well?
How did it feel when you were breaking the safe with that code?
Oh, damn it. I thought I'd be able to get away with this.
Hello? Is this the police? Look, I have a thief in my house right now. I need you to be here as soon as possible.
Do you think you've won this game? There's no point in calling the cops because I'm your daughter. Pulling out cash from a family member's pocket doesn't become a crime. I guess you didn't know this law, but the police can't do anything about any quarries among family members. I'm getting away with this.
Don't you think it's strange?
About what?
We're coming in.
Come on in, the door's unlocked.
What do you mean strange, huh?
How do you even think I would have $10,000 cash in my safe when I had to work night and day to fund your college tuition?
Oh, who cares? The cash is here, which simply means you got money. Hey, officers, stop wasting your time on us. I'm her daughter, and I took my mother's cash.
That cash isn't my money. It belongs to my company.
Huh?
I'm in charge of planning and managing our company trip this year, and that money technically belongs to my colleagues. Take a look at the safe. It says Trobus Cleaning Company.
Yikes. So, does this mean?
This means that you stole other people's money. Therefore, you've committed a theft. You are a criminal.
Oh my God. Look, I'll just put the money back in the safe.
It's too late now.
Where's the thief?
She's right here. She took my company's money and everything is in her backpack.
Wait, hold on. This isn't what it might look like. I made a mistake.
You can tell me what happened once we take you to the police station. Do you guys know each other?
Nope,
her
she's
daughter.
a stranger.
What? Mom?
Take her away, please.
But why? All I did was just take some cash from my mom's house.
And if that cash belongs to a third person, that constitutes theft.
How could this happen? I wouldn't have taken the cash if only I'd known.
That's not the point.
Oh no. Let me fly out of the country with this money and live happily ever after.
You don't deserve to live happily ever after, you thief.
Oh no.
Holly betrayed me twice. As she was caught stealing cash in motion, the court sentenced her to 2 years of imprisonment. Nancy, Trevor, and the rest of their side of the family had no choice but to split apart after losing Holly, who was the only one who was working to make some income. I overheard that some of them live in a park and some others live under the bridge. When Holly comes out of prison, she won't have her birth mother or her family-in-law. She will live the rest of her life on her own. Maybe losing everyone from her life will teach her a lesson.
God damn it! If only I left the house with the money without having a conversation.
And maybe nothing can teach her a lesson. Who knows? As for me, I decided for myself that I'm going to enjoy my life the fullest way possible moving forward.
Troublebusters!